guys, how is it going? And today, oh, I'm gonna forget about that. Today, we're gonna be doing, basically, just we're gonna look through our YouTube analytics because I'm bored because we're on lockdown right now. So, okay, so if you don't have a YouTube channel, and the YouTube library. Okay, so as I was saying, so if you're not familiar, you've never made a YouTube video before. When you go to your analytics, this is what you see now. Let's turn it down a bit. But yeah, this is what you'll see. So obviously you can see the last 28 days. As you can see, I only got 55 views because I'm irrelevant. I got 40 subs. Yeah, and you can see your top 10 videos in the period. So these lot, obviously, this one, because that's my top video of all time for some reason, and obviously my latest ones. You can see, like, you can see your impressions. I know a question some people be wondering is, do I make any money? And the obvious answer is no, as you can see. The reason for this is because if you go down to monetization, you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, which I do not have. Well, at least in the last 12 months anyway. But yeah, so that's that. Now, typical thing that kind of helps people know if their content is any good is engagement. And this tells me mine is not, because nobody watches my videos for very long, which is alright. The audience, this is like where everybody's from, innit? 55% of you are not subscribed, so subscribe now. No, I'm joking, but yeah, do that. 34% is UK, well, more like 35, but it doesn't show any of the others because this went weird. And then yeah, so unique viewers, I believe, is people that watch content within a selected date range. Oh, so it's like the actual number of people and then it's views per viewer. So people just watching like a million videos for no reason. But anyway, with that, let's actually get into proper shit that isn't just me waffling. See more. Okay, so let's go from when I restarted YouTube, if it'll load please. Let's go to audio library, and let's just quickly spot this one. That sounds alright. But yeah, so what we'll do, when it stops glitching and having poor frame rate, yeah, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Alright, you can probably bother me. Alright, there we go. Yeah, here we go. So we'll go from the day before I started YouTube again. And now, so yeah, if you go from like a certain date, you can do it custom, so you can choose what dates you want to see it from. So for example, you can do this. And here is how it's been since I've restarted YouTube. My video's been shown on people's, like, impressions is basically just how many times the thumbnails of your videos are shown, and obviously it'll show the title and it'll show your name. I've clicked on it, I didn't mean to click on it, fuck off. What's it doing? Oh, it's gone by impressions. Okay, there we go, it's gone by views. As you can see, this one, the Haribo Tangfastics one, which I really find cringy now, it's my biggest video over the course of around about 5 months, which is, it's alright. The views isn't, the watch hours isn't, the subscribers, well, considering I've got 40 overall, to have 10 in just 5 months I suppose it's alright for a channel my size, I think. I'm not sure though. The click-through rate is 5%, so out of 13,000 I'm only getting about, yeah, I'm only getting that obviously. But that's pretty much it, innit? But anyway, we'll go through these videos. So my first video back on YouTube is my second biggest over the course of the 5 months. Then this one, that's where Pat Mara is. And then these two, because obviously this is my channel trailer for people. If you're watching new, if you are new, of course, subscribe to the channel. And this one is if you subscribe, so you're seeing that. So I might change that again, something newer. But that's pretty much it for this. But yeah, that's how it is over the course of the last 6 months or so. You can see the traffic sources. The traffic source is basically it shows you where most of your views are coming from. So channel pages is like obviously your own channel, so people will click on your channel and then they'll watch it from there. And that's for example, as you can see here, it's the majority of my views. And 1 second. Excuse me, my dad are in the background because I'm downstairs. But this is the views, 661, 9.2 hours or whatever. And this is all from just the channel page. The browse features is like if you see it on the home page, I believe. Yeah, the home page, as you can see there, the subscription feed or other browsing features. You know, if you're just bored, so you're looking through recommended and shit. That's the 20% of mine. 7 hours watch from it. A lot more view duration than this. And while I've only got 325 impressions from it, it's a much higher click-through rate, which is pretty decent, because I believe it's around about between 2 and 10% for average click-through rate on a big channel. So for me to have 18.1%, that's pretty good. YouTube search, so people who's just searching, they could search my name, or they could search just some like FIFA packs and my videos pop up, and that is still a decent amount, to be fair, because usually you just see big channels all the time when you're doing that. A lot more impressions than this one, so a lot lower click-through rate. This is a poor click-through rate to have, to be honest. You want it around about 10% on average per day or per video. Notifications is 29 subscribers. Now that is basically people who click the bell. It'll come through on their phone and shit, and it'll tell, or on the email or on the side of their computer, and it'll just say like, oh, he's uploaded or he said something or whatever. Direct to unknown. This is like if they just searched up by URL or from apps that are unidentified, so probably Dailymotion. Oh, and bookmarks. I'm not sure what a bookmark is. Other YouTube features, which doesn't fall into a category. Partner promotions or the dashboard. Well, I don't have any partner promotions. Unless it could be, oh no, that's probably Social Blade, that isn't it? So people who's been looking at my Social Blade. Suggested videos, which is my videos being suggested alongside, oh no, alongside after. Alright, so this doesn't include ones that are at the side, this one does. Playlists, and that's obviously, so like my FIFA playlist that I've got and shit, and things like that. Yeah, I was just going to be looking through my analytics, but I suppose it's a sort of explanation as well for people, so if they try and understand it. Because I've looked at it over the 6 years and I do sort of understand it now. The geography, this one is kind of important, so you know what languages, if you want to do like subtitles, you know what languages to put it in, so you can accommodate the majority of your viewers. Like obviously England, surprisingly only less than 40%, which is actually quite not very much. I'll do a lifetime one once I've explained all this, but this is basically like obviously where in the world they're from. Most of my viewers are from the United Kingdom, and it only shows the biggest one, and you need more demographic than what I have to see more of it. Viewer age, this is pretty obvious. This is just the age of your average viewer. All mine are nonsense because they're all older than me. No, I'm joking, but they are a lot older than me typically. which is pretty surprising to be honest, 25 to 34, but that's because obviously it'll probably actually be a lot of kids, but obviously kids, we all just used to put our ages of like 18 so we could watch what we want, so we don't see restrictions. Gender, that's well male or female. Um, so yeah, and 100% are male, so it's a sausage fest apparently. Um, the date, the date. No, this is just, it just shows your views by the day. So, for example, May the 5th, my first day back on YouTube, I had 64 viewers. Then on the on the 6th, obviously 46, and it just shows it by day rather than by video or traffic source. So this is better to just judging like periods of time where, like how you did over periods of time. So for example, you could do weekly. So if we go to weekly here, wait for it to load, and you can see that in the first 2 weeks back I did very well. Then my channel sort of dropped off, and I picked it up again here, and then I stopped doing videos daily, and sort of gave up, and then it's just sort of fizzled out since. Oh bollocks, I did monthly instead of. Oh yeah, well you could do it by month, you could do it by year. I'll show the yearly one off later. But as you can see, in May I got 576, went down to 158, 269 views in July. Ha, 69, very funny. And then ever since then it's kind of been dead until October the 14th. October, because it's only 14th, not 14, 14 in 7 days, I suppose. Which is 2 a day, which really isn't good, but oh well. Revenue source, well, I don't have revenue, but obviously if you did have revenue, it'd show your estimated revenue, it'd say about your CPM as well, which is basically your clicks per, it's basically like your clicks per 1,000 views, and it goes off of that. So if you got 1,000 views and you have a 2 CPM, you'll get about £2, which isn't very good to live off, but it's something I suppose. And CPM mainly, it's got a lot of factors to it. So it's got the length of your video, obviously your marketability, what it's about, and things like that. So finance and business typically does well, and I think education, things for kids do as well. Whereas videos where you swear in 24/7, so my channel or grade A under A, for example. Yeah, so things like that. They obviously on my, but yeah, that's basically all the factors to do with CPM. But anyway, let's move on from that now. Subscription status, this is obvious, you'll see it in a lot of videos. It's sort of obvious. Obviously it's just subscribed and not subscribed. So as you can see, the majority of my viewers are not subscribed. Subscribe now! But yeah, so that's that. And then I've got 221, I mean it's about 20% subscribed. You typically want that to be around about, you want more non-subscribed than subscribed typically. At least as a small channel, so well no, as a small channel you want more subscribed than non-subscribed, but as you go bigger you want it to be not subscribed bigger, because obviously a lot of people are just finding your content. You can try and attract them to your channel, so like, because obviously they'll be always seeing adverts as well and things like that. Because I think when you do the membership thing that they joined in, I'm pretty sure you don't see adverts on their channel anymore. But I'm not too sure. But as you can see, most of my viewers are not subscribed. The watch hours as well is a lot different. But it's about a third of my watch hours are subscribed. So it shows like your subscribers like to watch a lot more of your videos. Subscription source. So subscription source is basically where your subscribers have come from. So I think you can do it by video, you can do it by where it is. So as you can see here, YouTube searching. So people's actually searching for my channel. So 4 subscribers gained from that, and obviously none lost. Lost 2 subscribers, gained 12. So we've had 10 subscribers over the course of 5 months. Very poor, but for a channel my size, I suppose it's alright. So the YouTube watch page, I think that's, yeah, so if you're on a video and you hit the subscribe button from that, I've lost a subscriber from that and gained 3 overall. Subscription channel list, that's just like on yeah, subscriptions. So you have a list at the side. This is usually on a computer, and you'll unsubscribe from that, you subscribe from that. Other, this is just anything else apart from this, and obviously your YouTube channel. So people who search on your channel, they'll click on your channel and then they'll subscribe from it from the home page of your channel. Shush, mum. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. Playlist. This includes other people's playlists, so you can just see on my private playlist here, and it shows all the views from what you're watching. So obviously this one, I think this one's got about 100 or so videos on it. It's a private playlist. That's a private playlist. Shows that. Oh, it's got Hitler on there. I shouldn't be showing that. And then the rest of these are popular uploads. It's all my videos. Warzone is my videos. This is my videos, and that's my videos. As you can see, only 13 views, sorry, from my FIFA 20 playlist, like people actually watching it, and then 7 people who've clicked from play all or play from start on it. Device types, this will show them what your device is. I'm not too sure, to be honest, what this is supposed to help, but I think it's supposed to help so you know like what dimensions and where to put things on your videos when you're doing watermarks and shit. So as you can see, most people watch me on the phone because obviously it developed over time. When I go to yearly, you'll see that originally it was all on computers, but as technology develops, all this has. So you can see mobile phone is the most, then it's game consoles, then it's computers, and then only 5 people are watching me on the telly. Or I've got 5 views on the telly, which is not very much. Ad type, this is just like your types of ads that you have on your channel. I can't show this because I don't have any ads, but I'm assuming it'll show like what it will show is like, you know, the banners that you can click off of, skippable ads, non-skippable ads, and things like that. And you can click on more. You've got a lot of shit you can do. Transaction type, the YouTube product, I believe. I'm not too sure what this is. Oh yeah, so like if you're watching it on like YouTube for kids and YouTube and things like that. Yeah, excluding YouTube Kids and YouTube Gaming. So yes, that'll be different YouTube products. Video type. I've never clicked on this before, but I'm assuming this is like, yeah, upload premieres and live streams. So obviously most of mine are from me actually uploading it, and they'll watch it from there. 113 are from premieres, so that's, you'll see it a lot on my channel because I prefer to have people know when the video's coming out. Like a video's just come out as I'm doing this live stream and just recording. So 113 views from a premiere and only 44 from a live stream. But I haven't done a live stream. Oh no. Alright, I get it now. So this is from ones that you've actually uploaded, you haven't premiered. The premiere ones are like if it's, you know, they're clicking it during a premiere or a premiere replay. So like they'll click on the video and it's one that I've premiered it on. So that's just like, it's kind of like everyone can watch it at the same time and watch the same bit at the same time, rather than everyone just clicking on it at random times and they're not seeing it. So you can know when the video's coming out. And live stream, so this is ones where I've done live, so like my Never Have I Ever and things like that. Card types, that's basically cards and card types and end screen elements. This is all just to do like, you'll have a YouTube card at the end, which is like, it will show your videos and people can click on it, and that's end screen element as well. So it will show your channel, it will show other people's videos, it can show a lot of things. Sharing service, so this is people who shared your videos and what they shared it to. So Twitter, that's mostly me. Other, I'm not sure. I think that'll be Snapchat and yeah, that'll be Snapchat. Obviously Facebook, some people have saved my videos onto their phone. Bit weird, but okay. And text messages and things like that, and WhatsApp as well. I'm not too sure why you'd be doing it from WhatsApp. 1 second, guys. sharing service. Playback location. What is playback location? I'm not. Some of this stuff I've never clicked on either, so I haven't, and I can infer it pretty quickly. So what do you say? YouTube's individual page. Oh right, so this is like, oh, so it's just like the viewing page. So when people are actually clicking on it, and then having a look at it, and like, it's just where it's coming from. So the watch page. The most. Oh right, so yeah, when you've actually clicked on the video, that's what that is. The channel page. So that's if it's from my like for example my channel trailer, or if you're subscribed and you see a video that I've put up there for you to see. Browse features. The browse features is where you're browsing it, and you know if you hover over a video, it'll show a little bit of the video, and that's what that is. But it's not very long for it, so yeah, you can't exactly watch a video on it, but it'll show that. Operating system. This is obviously like iOS, Microsoft, things like that. So Macintosh, got no clue what that is. Smart TV. The PlayStation. PlayStation. I'm not too sure I'll be watching it on PlayStation, but as you can see, Android phones, iOS phones is the most popular. 625 on that because Apple's the most popular thing right now, as well as Microsoft. So Xbox, 178 views off Xbox, 155 of Windows. I'm not too sure what Macintosh is, so if anyone knows what Macintosh is, please explain it to me. Smart TV. Oh, so yeah, so things like that. So I've got an LG TV, so I could watch YouTube off of that, and that's what that means. Video information language. Translation use, so that shows you, so if you're doing subtitles, it'll show you how much people use your translations. I don't do subtitles on mine. I probably should do, but I don't. So yeah, unspecified language. This is all English, and then that's ones that I've specified that the video is in English. Things like that. Anyway, enough waffling about what everything is now. Let's actually go to my own um, analytics.